Have you ever felt like one day they're going to find out that you don't really belong in that room, that your success was luck, that your achievements are temporary, that you somehow slipped through the cracks, and it's only a matter of time before someone notices? You smile, you perform, you deliver results. But inside, there's a quiet tension, a voice that whispers, "You're not as good as they think." And maybe the scariest part, no one knows you feel this way. You over-prepare. You rehearse conversations in your head. You double-check emails. You reread messages before hitting send. When someone compliments you, you deflect it. You minimize it. You explain it away. When something goes wrong, you take it personally, as proof, as evidence. You live with a strange paradox, externally competent, internally doubtful. And at night, when everything is quiet, that voice gets louder. There's been a mistake. And here's what most people don't realize. There's a name for this: Impostor syndrome. But the label is not the real problem. The belief behind it is. Impostor syndrome doesn't start with failure. It often starts with high expectations. Maybe you were praised when you performed. Maybe love felt connected to achievement. Maybe mistakes felt costly, so you adopted. You learned to earn value. You learned that being enough required proof, and proof had to be continuous. Somewhere along the way, you tied your identity to your output. You stopped being someone and started being performance. And when identity is attached to performance, every success feels fragile because performance fluctuates. And if performance drops, who are you then? That's the real fear, not being exposed, but losing worth. The dangerous part most people never talk about. Imposter syndrome doesn't mean you're incompetent. It often means you're self-aware. The people who feel like imposters are often the ones who care the most. They see complexity, they see nuance, they see what they don't know. And because of that, they underestimate what they do know. Confidence is not awareness of perfection. Confidence is comfort with imperfection. And if you're constantly growing, your identity will always lag behind your progress. Read that again in your mind. Your identity lags behind your growth, so you feel like a fraud, not because you are one, but because you've outgrown the version of yourself you're used to being. Now imagine something different. Imagine walking into a room without scanning faces for judgment. Imagine finishing a project without replaying every possible flaw in your head. Imagine receiving praise and letting it land. No deflection, no discomfort. Just acceptance. That's not arrogance, that's integration. The integration of identity and growth. And it doesn't happen by silencing the voice. It happens by challenging it. Reprogramming the inner voice. Next time that voice says, "You don't belong here," ask it one question. What evidence do you have? Not emotional evidence, real evidence. Because that voice is often built on memory, not reality. Separate who you are from what you do. Your work is an expression. It is not your identity. And here's the paradox. Confidence does not come before action. It comes after repeated evidence. You don't wait to feel legitimate. You become legitimate through action. Over time, repeatedly, quietly, and one day you look back and you realize you were never an impostor. You were just becoming.
Maybe you don't feel like you belong. Maybe you're still adjusting to who you're becoming. And maybe that's not fraud. That's growth.